Hello beautiful souls, here we are in October and we have some very challenging but also life enhancing and life transforming astrology this month. We not only have a Mutable Grand Cross, we also have a Cardinal Grand Cross. I can hear you all shaking in your boots remembering last year. But having said that, some astrologers refer to these as achievement squares. Here's your monthly astrology. Pisces, my lovely Pisces, I bring tidings of joy. And you might be saying, well, it's not what you said in the intro. Ha! This is what life's like, isn't it? It can deliver you fabulous surprises when you least expect it. Anyway, the good news, I'll tell you that first before I talk about the crosses, is this could be one of the best times for years when it comes to love and relationships and going on a deeper level. But more about that in a minute. Let's start with the challenges. Well, this Mutable Grand Cross is quite challenging for you because we've got Neptune, your ruler, in there, and also Mars in your position of relationships, and the Moon is also in your position of family and those people close to you. So in a way, if you're feeling vulnerable, you might find yourself losing your temper or saying something or feeling backed into a corner. But please bear in mind, you're probably potentially being oversensitive. You're feeling emotional, you're feeling vulnerable. But I would suggest that this Mutable Grand Cross is showing you an important and valuable lesson, and that is that your vulnerability is your strength. And Pisces, for you, couldn't be more true. There's a part of you that is always sensitive, but you know what? That is the part of you which has the courage to love the world, to have empathy, to be psychic, to express yourself from the deepest parts of your soul. Okay, if you're not on your path, you might be a Pisces that can get caught up in addiction or obsession. So, at any point you have the potential to be the great oracle for all of us, somebody who is able to tune in to the spiritual unlike any other sign. So, what are you sensing? Are you sensing that there is trouble afoot with anyone close to you or connected to your home? If so, act on it, but don't kind of feel powerless or disempowered by it. Because as I said, this month is the greatest month for love that you've had in ages. So that happy ending and that fairy tale will have a happy ending at the end of it. Now, when we get to the Cardinal Grand Cross, you may be looking out for the unexpected in some way. And you may be thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for the unexpected. I'm a little fishy. I like to swim around in my pond. But you know what? If you were released into the wide ocean, and you would feel amazed by the miracles that you're going to discover. And that's a little bit what's going to happen with that Cardinal Grand Cross. There may be something that kind of throws you off balance or something comes out of the blue, but it's there to lead you to something exceptional and amazing. Venus, the planet of love, is that's my doggies, is shifting forward, and it's very, very positive. It's in your position of relationships. So you're feeling it, and you've got your love mojo back. Even if you've been through a hard time, there is the opportunity for you to feel that love exists, that you are lovable. And that's one of the keys. Once you know you're lovable, other people respond to you, and you're able to just feel much more optimistic about it. Now, then we have Mercury going direct, thank goodness. You may have been swimming in the shoals of the shadows recently, but now you come out into the dappled sea, full of light and wonder and magic. And you're like, oh, actually, I want to communicate and I want to kind of talk about what I've discovered from the past, but I'm not frightened anymore of looking at some of the secrets and wonders that are ahead of me. You're able to just step through and say the right thing. And actually what you say is incredibly powerful. Your words really hit home and you're able to know the right thing to say. And particularly if there's been a bully or someone horrible to you, you're able to express yourself in a way that you have the power, not by being angry, not by returning like for like, but by just being in your power and not taking what they say in, not letting it freak out any fragile part of you. This is such an empowering and fabulous month for you. And you know what? Through all of this, the answer is love. Venus, Mars and Jupiter are joining forces to make you passionate about love, passionate about your life again. You feel that you've got the strength to go forward in a new way. And thanks to Juno, you may meet someone that's a lasting love if you're single, or certainly what will be revealed is how to have that lasting love, how to have that connection. And part of it is because you've dealt with your own stuff, you've been challenged, you've let go of your fears. I mean, it really is like a fairy tale actually this month. It starts off with a challenge and then you come out into this kind of hopefully happy ending. And please leave me a comment at the end of the month, not before, as some people do, saying that's not true. We'll only know that at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, let me know what wonder and fairy tale time you had. Now, the full super moon is making you very passionate about communicating. And then on the 28th, Venus, Mars and Jupiter are conjuncting again, giving you an end to the month of you feeling boosted and ready to go into November fully fired up, full of wonder and joy. And most importantly, don't shut down emotionally this month. If something happens at the beginning of the month and you feel a bit like, oh, you know, that was hard. Just know, believe in your true self, believe in who you are and your soul's journey. And most of all, as I've said to you before, believe in magic, because you're a magical creature and this month holds magic for you. Take care. I send you much love and I'll speak to you soon. I hope you enjoyed this month's astrology. I have to say it's such an important month that I highly recommend you going to horoscope.co.uk, where I've got full written details about what's going on. And also, if you fancy it, michelleknight.co.uk or .com, because I've got 3,000 articles on everything magical, spiritual, from soulmates to psychic development. Take care, have a wonderful month, and I'll speak to you soon.